and your top four, Rob Whittaker, Sam Bullen, Ali Nunn, and please congratulate your new British champion, AJ Hemingway.
So this is number 3 on the Stocks in a Shed podcast anyway. And we've got Mr. Starter as well. Not Mr. Starter, Mr. Commentator, aren't you?
Yeah,
main man now.
Yeah.
503 AJ. So, yeah, we're going to hopefully go through all his memories. You should have a few.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
So, yeah, when did you first go racing? Kid, first tracks? What do you remember?
So, as a kid, we went to Odsall, obviously just his local track.
Up the road,
Yeah.
yeah.
With my dad and my brothers, or my brother, probably, just me, my middle brother, Gareth.
Yeah.
Theo's dad. And we just really went there a lot, just to watch stock cars, Formula Ones. I remember we went to a world final at Bellevue, Old Bellevue.
Right, yeah.
Probably 1987.
Right, okay.
I think that was Lundy's first one.
Oh, yeah,
And I think Frank was second, old Frank, and Bez were third, or it might have been the other way around.
Right.
I think, but yeah, I remember that as
Yeah.
a kid. I remember being really small, but I remember red brick. But yeah, predominantly we used to go Odsall all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, but before that, I think my dad got us into that because he raced at Sunnyvale.
Oh, I did. What did he race then?
Just bangers.
Oh, bangers, right?
Yeah, they were. I've never. Well, I don't think I went. I might have gone as a baby. I don't think I did, but yeah, there's some video of it on the Cinefilm and stuff like
is
that.
there?
Yeah,
Right.
it's quite
Yeah,
unique. Look like minis racing against like Jags and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of folk local have heard of it, Sunnyvale.
Right.
But yeah, it is on like YouTube and stuff.
Right,
But,
yeah.
Yeah, he raced there. There's some old pictures. He's got a couple of old photos and stuff.
Right. Oh, I bet they're good. Yeah.
Like old minis, and they used to drive them to track.
Did
Because
they?
they lived quite local. They'd drive
just
them
thought,
on the morning, like before. They'd drive them down to track. And,
Right. Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Good
yeah.
on that.
So,
Jesus.
but yeah, so that's how we got into stock cars. It was through my dad racing
Yeah.
Sunnyvale. Was going Odsall. Like I say, we odd trip to Bellevue. And then, yeah, it just sort of always had an interest in it then, right through to sort of 90s, in my teens. Obviously, I remember some world finals,
Yes.
94 world final especially.
Yeah.
I remember that, Andy Smith's
Oh,
first
Smith
world
at
final.
Odsall, yeah.
Yeah, we were Wayman fans, but we got friendly then with Kev Smith as well. He was on front row.
Right. He was, yeah.
So, yeah, then we sort of started helping Kev a bit on and off.
Right,
Going with him on bus and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that were good. And then I got mates with Dave Willis and sort of helping. So I've always been in and amongst it.
Yeah. Around it.
Yeah, until finally I were able to sort of buy a car for my son.
Yeah. So what was your first
F2.
Formula? Oh, you did F2 first?
Formula 2,
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What year was that?
2001,
Okay,
something
right.
like that.
Right.
Didn't have a clue about it, honestly.
Yeah.
Didn't have a clue. Bought an F2. I didn't have a licence, as in a car licence.
Right,
at that
yeah,
time.
yeah.
I'd not passed my test then. Yeah, bought an F2. Went racing Buxton, my first meeting.
Right.
Yeah. It wall before start finish line.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'd got a bit of an oil leak back at gearbox, I think it was. And just oil spat everywhere and it just turned us around.
Yeah.
I got it fixed and then we went to Skeggy.
Right.
Racing on Shale at Skeggy.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, it was Shale track then.
Yeah.
I remember Ricky Wilson were racing. He was 502, so I always remember that.
Right.
And I think I spoke to, Dave Teely.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
lad raced
yeah.
Stockcarts for a bit.
Yeah.
I think he were racing as well.
Right.
So then we had F2. Didn't do ages in it, and then got rid of that when our Lydia were born then. So
Yeah, so F2. Then when did you had a 1300, did you?
yeah, so then when would that have been? about 2010-ish, 9, something like that.
Right,
2009.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, got 1300. Did all that up. Went race Buxton.
Right, yeah.
Again, did all right. It was all right. Good fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
Did a few meetings and that. Then went to Skeggy again, but it was tarmac then.
Yeah.
Broke my leg. I had an accident.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was a big meeting. There were a lot of cars there.
I would say, was the like 1300 now quite popular, aren't they? Was it back then as busy?
There were a few, not as busy as it.
Yeah.
But there were two. Even then, there were two different types, I think. Because like now, there's some that race. Did they race Skeggy and?
Yeah. There's like
Skeggy Buxton, and I think then there's like Inca race ones. Isn't
yes.
there? Like what that?
Down south, isn't
Yeah, Speedwith and stuff like that.
Yeah,
There's quite a lot of them, isn't there?
Yes.
But yeah, this Skeg meeting, there were a few there.
Right.
Yeah, obviously going the other way around, and steering rod, it bent steering arm, so I went to steer foot corner and it just locked up and we just went straight on into the wall.
Jesus.
I just remember bracing myself, and fire extinguisher were down here. That shot through front screen onto the grass. Mirror come out, and I just went and I just. We're all right. It was my left foot, I think. I think it, you know, when you go for brake and clutch, and I think it just shot up my leg like, and
Oh God.
yeah, and we're all right. And they said, "You all right?" I said, "Yeah." And I went, don't move. I said, "No, I'm all right." And I went, "Right, we might need cutting gear." I went, I'm all right. Get out quick, like, I'm cutting it up.
Yeah. Adrenaline.
So, and I did another meeting in it after that because I was keen not to finish it like that.
Yeah.
And then we sold that. Oh, then I saw Stockcarts on the internet.
Right. So what year would that have been then?
That
Where
was-
did you see them?
On YouTube, I think it were, I don't know if it were a Carl Hayes video, something like that. Carl Hayes used to race number 12. It was
Yes.
ex-Gold.
Chev and Carl, I think, used to do. Did they used to do in-car?
Yeah,
I think,
yeah.
didn't they? Yeah.
And I think it was, I've got a feeling it was like Buxton Shale.
I think I know the video you mean. Yeah.
And I'd seen that and thought, oh, they're all right, they look smart. So I had a bit of a look into them, and I thought that's more stock car, what I were liking.
Yeah.
Because it had an aerofoil.
Yeah, shape and stuff. Yeah.
So yeah, we sold 1300, and then literally with same money, I went over to Ian's.
Right.
And he had a car for sale, a
Yeah.
project car it was.
A project car.
Yeah.
Is that what he sold it as?
Yeah. And it pains him because it was the cheapest ever stock car, I think it was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think it was about, I've got to feel about 1,500 quid, something
bloody
like
hell,
that.
right.
Yeah. So I bought that.
So what year was that then?
2011, I think.
Because I remember, well, we started 11, but I
it?
remember seeing it was like white and blue, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing it in Stoke sticked in
That
my
was
head.
my first meeting.
Was it?
British.
Right.
I didn't know until someone said, "Oh, what British meeting?" Probably Joe or something like that. And yeah, tape on wing. I just taped a number on wing.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, we've done that.
Oh,
a few
honestly,
times.
that first meeting, when I look back now, it were like, I borrowed a van off my mate, car wasn't going with wing on, so it going outside like that in back at van. It were with no ramps to get it in van,
Right, yeah.
but we just had houses, so with two internal doors, you know, like
Oh, no.
box doors, there's ramps.
Right.
So we just put these doors down to get car in. Took them
What
with
are
us.
these nicking now?
Honestly, it must have looked like. Lee Anderson laughs about it now because we ended up getting parked next to Lee, and I don't know if you'll remember Lee Anderson, but he had a
God.
lovely like blue Sprinter, all immaculate. His
Yeah.
cars were immaculate.
It was
we
in
got
the
parked
back.
next to him,
Yeah.
and yeah, we ended up borrowing his ramps to get car back in after the meeting because these
Right.
doors would give way.
We got it in.
Yeah. So that were that's when it took off with Stockcarts for us.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you remember from that first season then? Did you do, after the Chaos first meeting, did you...
Yeah, so car were a bit of a it was still rough
Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah.
You know, we struggle. Ian laughs about welding and that now. Jason definitely wouldn't allow it. I don't think.
Yellow tape.
Oh yeah. So at the time there were Ash and Matty Parker were racing.
Yeah.
And Sean there, Doc.
Yeah.
Doc.
Yeah.
He sort of did a bit he had a big double deck trailer and stuff like that. I don't know if you remember that.
Yes, he brought loads on, didn't he?
Yeah. So Ash and Matt were both at top at job, and he had a load of cars. I think he looked after Elliot. I think he looked after Duddy's as well. I'm not sure. I think I remember seeing Duddy's car on trailer.
Yeah, possibly.
And he was like the man, really, a bit like Paul Heath and stuff.
Yeah, he was back in the early days. He was, yeah.
So and he's quite local to us as well.
Oh, is he? Right.
Yeah, so it wasn't so bad. So we took it over to him, and he just sort of pointed us massively in the right direction. Redid it all for us, got it all sorted.
Right.
And then I think that first season went from white to blue. Oh, I had a first win. Remember Skeggy meeting? It was World Final meeting.
It was.
Yeah.
We went with F1s, I think, weren't we?
No, not that time.
Oh, that was.
Yeah. Our World Gold Roof race.
We went. Yeah, no, scrap me.
I think Tooby won it.
Tooby won it.
Yeah,
it did.
Mark Tooby. That was my first. Wasn't it that meeting? No, I'm telling a lie. Sorry. Oh yeah, no, it was. It was triple header, and I think the World Final was one of them meetings. I'd won a heat. My first win were at one of them at that meet. So back into that year.
Yeah, right.
That was my first race win.
Yeah.
And then next season I must have started. No, I think next season then I started as a blue. I started as blue.
Right.
I had a fiberglass wing, and
right.
I started as blue, and then I had a good start to year then off blue, and then went up to superstar pretty quick. I went from white to blue to superstar.
So was that the green panel car with the red bumpers? We went straight to that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's nice looking.
My first meeting as superstar, we went to Northampton, which was tarmac then.
Yes.
I think I've got a feeling. I think there were me. I think Carl Nunn. Might have been someone else went up to superstar. Might have been Duddy. Had all gone up to superstar. That were our grading period.
Yeah.
And I'd done a right nice fancy wing, like a Frankie Wayman.
Remember it.
Yeah. And I rolled it over on first meeting.
Was that the classic photo of?
Yeah. With me head hanging out.
We'll have the photo.
Yeah. I'd gone down with Michael Dent. He raced. He had a nice car, did Michael.
Yeah, he did.
I'd gone down with him with his fancy, right proud of this roof and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled it. It was a good meeting with that. It was really fast. Meeting some good pictures, me, Chev and Carl, and we were all going in.
Was that one of the meetings where it was like 4 rollers in the meeting?
I think there were me. What happened with me was drive up, sorry.
Right, snapped.
Yeah, she didn't wheel, so wheel come off. Duddy rolled, I think.
Yeah.
And Carl rolled, Carl Nunn.
All the superstars then.
Yeah, there's a picture. I went into a corner. There were me, Chev, and Carl. And we all went in corner, and them two got like stuck together. And I say rolled. I think he went in it wall and sort of flopped over.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was that meeting. Yeah.
Right. Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was 12.
2012, I think that. Yeah.
And the rest is you were always up there, weren't you? Then 2012.
Yeah. 2012. It was difficult to keep superstar. Then you had to do all meetings. Then
it was such a competitive time, wasn't it? That from then, I feel. It really took off, I think.
Yeah, it was good. There were. I don't want to miss anyone out.
I know.
But there were like, say, obviously Chev were there, Carl. See, Danny wasn't really up there then. Danny was sort of
blue then, weren't he?
Sort of just crashing all the time.
Yeah.
If you look at his videos,
it was just a crash compilation, wasn't it?
Yeah. Carl was always up there. He did. I remember Carl coming into it. He hired at King's Lynn and just took top off in an hire car. I think he won 2 heats in a final or something like that.
Right, yeah.
There were Carl, Chev, Elliot were up there.
Yeah.
Duddy, obviously, were always up there. Andy Passy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the Rebels, yeah.
He were up there.
I know, it's hard to think, innit? Unless you see a photo and
they were like Billy.
Yeah.
Billy were up there. See, Joe was still a junior then.
Yeah, it was.
Kelvin then started to...
Kelvin.
Yeah, Kelvin was quick.
Yeah, Kelvin, was he like blue then and then he shot up to...
Yeah, Kelvin came into it as a blue. I remember him blue, but he were a bit like bit like Benny, tarmac man.
Yeah, yeah.
But
He was,
He
yeah.
was quick. His car was good. Sometime we're knocking him out again. He was a tarmac man. Nick
Yeah.
Pallage.
Of course, yeah, Pally, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he had some good races, but he was quick, wasn't he? Birmingham, that final, and
Yeah. So yeah, and
was-
then
it
obviously
was-
Tuba. You know,
yeah,
Matt,
it was so competitive then.
Yeah.
When I used to watch in juniors, you were like, God, if I go up, you know, when we used to think of going up,
It
like,
was a big step, that wasn't it?
yeah,
It were different.
it was, but it was so close, you know, the racing for, I'd say till like 15, 16, it was close, wasn't it, the points?
Yeah, that were it. I mean, it were like I say, you did meetings, but you'd go like, so, I mean, obviously it's a bit of a joke about me coming fourth, and I got loads of fourths, but that, I think it was 2012, might have been 13, but I won tarmac points, and I was second in national points, and I won a few races, and but it were like, just consistency. It were you had to go because you didn't know who were going to win it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It were like you'd get maybe like, I don't know, a sixth, a second in a heat, and then fourth in final, and you'd come out top superstar. Do you know what I mean? So it were like that a lot of the time, you know. And it were Tubi were good. I mean, he was
unbelievable,
honestly. And even now, he just, there was something about him, how he hit you, and you knew it were him.
Yes.
You honestly, you didn't have to look.
No.
He had a thing on his front wing. It used to say, "Prepare to be rammed." He were a Derby fan.
Yeah, the flying custard.
Yeah, and you just knew it was like a crack, and you're like, "Ow."
Yeah.
Honestly.
No one else seemed to hit like that, did they?
No.
But he never stopped him. He'd hit you. You know, like some people now hit you, and you're like, but we've got nowhere.
Yeah.
But Tubi used to hit you, and it'd be gone, wouldn't it?
Yeah. There's a video, a good video. I think that was Birmingham. I think me and Nick might have been off blue. Or Nick might have still been white. I can't remember, but he was quick when he first came into it.
Yeah.
And we were top 3 in final at Birmingham, and you should see too if you watch him. It's just
the way he come through. It was I think I know what you mean.
I always remember as well, when I got up to Superstar, obviously I started at back of them with the rest of them.
Yeah.
And every time two would come past me to start, a bit inexperienced then, I just used to go and just nail him. I used to just nail him all the time. And I did it for a quarter of the season, and we got to Skeggy, and we were sat around like this, and he says, oh, you know, we're chatting away, and he says, you're going to nail me again tonight? And I says, yeah. and he says, why do you do it?
Yeah.
I said, I'll tell you why. I said, because when we were at Coventry and I were a white top, I said, you hit me that hard. I said to my dad, I says, one day I'm going to be up there and I'm going to nail him. And he said, I can't remember it. And he was like, no. I said, right. And he went, so have you done it now then? I went, yeah, all right then. So that was it. And do you know what? It was one of the biggest learning curves I had, because then it's totally different when you're racing front back. If you start prattling about, front just disappears. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You had to work. We Nick will tell you, Nick Pallett, we used to say, right, whoever's leading into first corner, you'll get in, and let's get going, let's get forward. Yeah. Because otherwise they just disappear. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it makes such a difference. And then you sort of, once race start, then you start.
That's it. When you get to front, I think it was a couple of years ago when I'd had a good start on tarmac. I thought, yeah, I was it. And I think it was Duddy at Buxton. And I went out, I trying to hit him. And after, we were like, let's just. But you know,
we said it, didn't we, when we were at Northampton? I know we're off blue, but we said it. I said, look.
Yeah, let's just get away. And again, that was for me. Each year you learn, and I went, yeah, no, I fully know now, because it ruined both of your races. Yeah. So, like you say, you learn and from them top drivers, don't you?
Yeah, and like I said, there were that many at the time. Even like Wayne Owen, Lloyd got his car. Yeah. Wayne were always up there. Like I said, Suntan. Then obviously Matt Wareham came into it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Was that 13? That might have been. I might have jumped here there. Yeah, might have been. Yeah. Yeah. 2013. I think that was my first final win. Right. What was that round there? That was down at Mildenhall. Oh, was it? Yeah, and I won a Shale man at all. Right. Then. I thought you always liked Shale. No, I hate Stoke. Well, I didn't hate it, but I was absolutely rubbish at Stoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Stoke. I can't.
I'm trying to think of other Shell track. We had Coventry. Again, it was
It's
sort
King's
of...
Lynn, you went round there.
Yeah, King's Lynn did alright. King's Lynn, yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
Carl went man around King's Lynn.
Did you ever do Books and Shell then?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I missed it. No,
We must have only... See, I remember doing it, but it must have only been about 2 meetings at start of 11 then. But was you from start of 11?
No.
Right, so it might have been early 11.
Yeah, no, I didn't do it full season 2011.
Right, must have been that then.
We were midway through.
Yeah, that was good, but no, there's been some good Shell tracks to be fair. Yeah, now where are we up to?
No, I didn't do Buxton.
Yeah, Books and Shale, no.
No, where did we go in? Shale tracks. I had King's Lynn, Coventry. I had some good meetings at Coventry.
Yeah, Coventry, with me and Lloyd were on about earlier, there was some good... They always set like chaos at Coventry, though.
Yeah. The thing with Coventry, I was still white top at Coventry,
right.
So that was my first year.
Yeah.
And I remember there were a bit of like I said, there were a bit of a coming together, and I thought, oh, Stockcars, I'll go up inside, get up thing, and back off. And I went up curb, you can beach me, son. So I just up curb, just rocking.
You
like
see
that.
everyone's doing it. You think, yeah, no,
that's what I thought. What would Frank do? You know, he'll put me down back down and just wheel going around. I thought, oh no. So,
where's AJ? He's over there.
Yeah, he's out of it.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, but no, I want a Shale, man.
Right, yeah.
No, like I said, my first final we were on Shale, like with Mildenhall, which was good because it was a long way for us.
Yeah, it's one of them tracks.
Funny because I always remember me and Duddy. Me and Duddy were talking before meeting, and we only had the one meeting at Mildenhall.
Right, yes,
And
yeah.
I says to Duddy, I can't remember who'd won it year before. Might have been Danny Potts, I think. 600.
Yeah, could have been. He was like yellow, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said to him before, I said, oh, well, whoever wins today gets a trophy at presentation night. And I said, well, we'll be track champion as well, won't they, whoever wins final? And then we were laughing because we were top three. In fact, me, Danny and Carl at final, and we were going around and said, we were laughing. And if you watch DVD, I've got DVD, but if you watch DVD, we're laughing on truck, and Duddy reminded me what we'd said.
Right, track champion then, yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, but that was Mildenhall.
Yeah, 14 then.
So 2014 were a good year for us, yeah. Like I said, we'd got, we're still at Superstar.
Yeah.
That was, so yeah, that was the year I was on about when we won the time-up points.
Yeah.
So like Buxton, we got track championship at Buxton.
Right.
Loch Gelly.
Yeah.
That were good.
Did we have a Scottish band then? I don't know when that started.
Yeah, what we did, we won that as well. We had we had a counties championship.
Oh yes.
So you'd have like a group of drivers.
Yeah.
And there were me. Who else were in the team? Paul Hinkley might have been in the team. Who sadly died here on number 99. Joe Higgins.
Right.
Were there three off? And I remember because it were over 2 days, so we'd done Cowdy on the Saturday.
Yeah.
That's when Wheaty had his accident.
Oh, of course. And then it was at the Sparrow Legs.
The Sparrow Legs photo, yeah.
Yeah.
So then, because that's another story. So Cowden Beef video. I don't know if you've ever listened or got that, but did it rain in Heat 1? I think it chucked it down in Heat 1.
Right.
And it's same now because I got last one when our Theo were racing, and you can hear Ian. So he's talking to us on radios whilst he picks it up
in
on
the box.
DVD. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's getting madder and madder because no one's listening. Well, they were, but not everyone were listening to him. So he's saying to us, right, take it steady, it's going to be really wet. You know,
oh, no.
Someone spun before we went green. Right, told you, nice, innit? someone spun before and he were getting madder and
Jackie,
madder.
steady.
I've told right, we're going home. If you don't listen, you're going home all here. And he sat in the car like giggling, thinking he's getting absolutely.
He's doing well,
losing
no
his
one's listening.
And yeah, it was dead wet,
Yeah.
dead wet. But it did dry up, and we had a decent final. Yeah, and we were going well in that. I think I don't know if I was leading or second, somewhere, I can't remember, up there.
Yeah.
And I just remember Lee Anderson, he's from Scotland anyway. Wheated, I don't know what happened, Wheated hit wall, and then he just rolled out track in turn 3 and 4. He just
Wiped him out.
wiped everyone out, yeah.
Oh, right.
And it's fast, isn't it?
Yeah, I ain't been there, but no, I've not been yet.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Who was it had a big in there last year? Freddie Holden.
There was all of it. Was it Amy? A load had a big one, didn't they?
Yeah, Freddie's. I remember. I think it was a heat. What a heat! 'Cause he got back at. Oh, mind you, we were there
It was Graham Willett, wasn't he? That's when he had to.
Yeah,
his
yeah,
car.
you're right.
It was
Yeah,
all in. I think it might be all in that. It's one of them tracks that look like it's such a fine line between.
Yeah. See,
especially when it's wet.
Well, a while ago since I raced there. But yeah, I've got some in car from Lydia race there.
Right. Yeah.
Stockcars.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I forgot where we're going now. Scotland. Oh, Lochgelly. Yeah, so we used to do Cowdenbeath, then Lochgelly, and yeah, I had it dialed in at Lochgelly. It were going well.
Right.
Got fourth in final again. Just Adrian Blackwell just got me over the line. F2 scooting here.
Yeah.
He just got me over the line. I think it was Dex and Andy Passer.
Right.
Were messing each other about.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, they were turning left and right on each other. They were all good. So I just sat back thinking they're going to wipe each other out.
It's going to come. Yeah.
And anyway, I lifted, and if I'd not, I might have got. But yeah, but we got enough points, so we got track champion then. A couple of seconds, and then a forfeit final.
AJ, and AJ done very well there on AJ Hemingway in that 503 machine, and they split all directions then as they come up to the top corner. Round they come once more, and that board's still out 2 laps through. The race ain't finished yet. 58 then 767 167 and 503. Who's going to come out on top? Here they come. The quartet then into the back three once more. Can anybody get a bumper into the back of the 58 car of Dex Linden? It's not for the one to try and then, but the trio in behind. And it gets very close there. It's do or die stuff up to the top corner. They're going 1, 2, 3. Nose to tail. The bumpers again pushed all the way in. And 167 Ada Camilla there to the lead. And AJ Hemingway as well, who tried to get one on the inside. They go in the wrong directions then. And 58 Dex Linden looks as if he may have repelled all the challenges. Round he comes and takes the checkered flag from 1-6.
Who was it were going well that weekend? Ashley.
Yeah.
Ash Wareham.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried. I said they. I know it was. They said I jumped to start. Right. At races, and it come over at radio and said over at radio, 503 you've been docked. I said, been docked? What for? I said, jump it start. Well, I ain't jump start, and I don't. There's no worse. I don't think there's no worse. Your video don't help, but
the onboard.
that's you missing start. That's not me jumping start.
I'll have to put the radio with it, going green, and you'd have been bang up money out.
So I was thinking, where's she gone? And then someone said, oh, you jump start. Never jump start. So I always think if you jump start and then you have a good race, it's not worse. Taking off you. So I always make sure I wait. And so I knew I'd not jump start. It was from a restart. Now, luckily, what I'd done earlier on at meeting, because we'd not been before, I'd gone for a walk round and stuff.
Right.
And in their box in control room, they've loads of tellies. It's like a space centre.
Is it?
Yeah,
right.
mega. And they've got cameras on this corner, that corner, start, finish man, this and other. So I thought, right, I'll go and see if they're filming. So I went back, said to Clark at course, sorry to bother you, I says, will you film? Yeah, we're always filming. So I said, Mint, I says, right. So I says to you, will you come and have a look? I says, and sit and check it. Said,
right.
And to be fair, yeah, of course I will.
Yeah.
So goes back, goes down to race control, and he says, right, fella says, right, you watch start, finish, man. You watch pack, Ian, right. And this fella says, right, green. And he went, right. Oh no, you didn't do start. I went, no. So he put me back in result.
Yeah.
Then it came over at radio. Oh, 503's been reinstated. Paul Higgins booed. I thought, that must be who said I've jumped start.
He's complained.
Yeah. I've never asked him about that, actually. But yeah. So I got Buxton, Lochgelly. Had a good year that year. Tarmac points.
I think was that 14 then?
Yeah, will have been.
I think that's some achievement for Tarmac
I
points.
Factor. That were a good one.
Yeah. I think that to win all them when there was them drivers around was like it's again consistency, isn't it?
And they were all, like you said, they were all good. If you got into a bit of a battle with somebody, so whether it be Chev or Nick or whoever, you're wasting your time because someone out of that pack had gone and win. You know, I think Matt Wareham were in it as well at that time. Yeah. Well, obviously, Ashley were there, so Wacker would have been there. So somebody else were getting away. So you couldn't. And Kelvin would have been superstar.
Yeah.
Then.
Couldn't mess around too much.
And other thing was as well. It was like, I think, did we do a Kings Lynn? I think we did a Kings Lynn Saturday, then a Barford Sunday.
Oh, right.
So Barford's up north east.
Yeah.
And it was like, you really, I mean, it's a unique little place, is Barford.
I've never been there, but no.
Yeah.
I don't think juniors used to race there. I think that was the issue.
Right. Yeah. Billy were good round. Duddy were good round there.
Yeah, Duddy loved it, didn't he?
Yeah. Quite small, but it's got like a downhill jump and then like
it's
a
not,
sharp.
It's not right shapes, is it? It's not oval. It's like a weird one corner.
Yeah, it's like in a farm.
Right. Yeah.
It's a tarmac track. It's a proper track. F2. F2's a race.
Do they still race there, F2s? I don't think they do.
No, because it's not our RCI, is it?
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Minis have had their world final there.
Right.
Young.
Ted
Wayman won there. Yeah, I went to that.
Yeah.
But what I was saying is, I think that was probably the lowest ever turnout I've ever seen in Stockcarts at the time. Maybe 15, 20 cars.
Right. Yeah.
But 10 of them were top 10 drivers.
So it was still like
you had to go. So Chev had to trail line. God knows how long that took him. Lee Anderson were there. He'd come from Scotland.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how tight it was, really.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was. Such good racing then.
But yeah, I had a good one at I-Factor. That video I shared the other day, Jack Morgan shared a video.
Yeah.
That were a good. That were a right race with that. And then they used to do that Champions of Champions race after.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
So yeah, that was 2014.
Yeah, fairly good year then, and then 15.
15 British. That was Meldon, wasn't it? So first win, and then a few years before, and and I think so 2014 we went back to Mildenhall, and I didn't do out there. It was one of them where, we've been there 3 times.
Yeah.
Won 2 finals and then done absolutely no. It wasn't like it was the place that you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the track were really different as well. Again, Ian will tell you. I think the track when I won the first final, it were dry. It were like tarmac, to be fair.
Right.
The year after must have been wet, and then the British. Oh no! The year after the track were pretty bad. It were I say bad. It were rutted up. I think I tell you what we've been racing with them bangers that are on top of each other.
Right.
Do you know them? Have you seen them? So
I've seen
someone
them.
steers upstairs and someone does pedals downstairs.
Yeah.
And they'd fallen over. There were lumps and bumps and stuff like that.
Was that for the? No, I went for the British. That was before then.
No, I think that was the meeting before. I think that was the normal meeting.
I don't think I'd have gone to that.
And then 2015 when I went British there. Billy were quick again. I think
it
Billy
was quite smooth and dry, wasn't it? I thought.
Yeah.
Looked it.
Yeah. I think. What do they call it, lad that were quick? Jamie Milne.
Oh yes, he loved Shale, didn't he? Yeah.
Off Blue.
Yeah.
He were quick, and he'd. I think. Were he on pole? And then it got reversed. So I went in middle anyway, so it didn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
So it was reversed, and then Joe was defending British, I think.
Yes, he'd done it Kings Lynn, hadn't he, year before?
Yeah. But it would. To be fair, I think I got to the front within 2 or 3 laps.
Right.
There were a big stoppage to start with,
Yeah.
and then a restart.
Right.
Then there were another yellow, and then I sort of there were, I can't remember what it was. Number 3, I forget his name. Green car.
Hogarth, was it?
Might
Chris Hogarth, is it?
have been, yeah. Yeah.
Rings a bell. Green car, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. So once I got rid of him and then I got to the front, it were all right. It was steady away then. There were no yellow. I kept thinking, oh, no yellows. No. I think I've seen Liam. Liam got in a bit of a mullock. I don't know if he threw his chain, but he managed to get out of the way. So that were okay.
Yeah.
So I kept thinking, oh, no.
Just keep going, yeah.
I know. And then I started to lap cars then, which you didn't really often do.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
And then there were about 2 to go. And the worst person you want to see ever on a track when you're coming to lap somebody when you're winning a championship is Wheaty.
I know, he was going to say, Wheaty.
And I'm not joking, I thought, I remember closing around thinking, he won't be expecting me to be winning this. So he's not going to give me any space.
He'll think you're racing for that position, won't he? Yeah.
So anyway, I got past him and I thought, oh, I must have known. And then he come back at me then. Anyway, I managed to drop him and get away, but yeah. And then, we won't brace.
Yeah.
Tried doing a donut.
Did you?
Yeah.
No.
But
Yeah, but that felt good. Just
Oh, yeah,
because
just
it's
to
like
get
again, it's like a title. Like,
well, you
amazing.
know, don't
Yeah,
you?
no, I know, but it's just about you, this.
Yeah.
But everyone's like different, innit? It's one of them. It's again, you've done the tarmac points, which again is when you think of drivers and the consistency, but then British is like one of them that's a major, innit?
Well, it's a roof, innit?
Yeah.
When somebody that's followed stock cars and everything else,
Yeah.
those different colour roofs mean a lot,
Yeah.
don't they?
Yeah.
And that, I probably fell into the trap of that this year, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Might come to that, but just to have one at some point.
You feel like I said to Lloyd about the GP. It's like it kind of feels a bit of a pressure off in a way. It's like, I suppose probably for me more so because of the years I've been doing it, but I suppose even for you, 4 or 5 years are in, you're thinking, you're up there with the top guys, and it's always that.
Yeah. But but saying that with the lights, it's same with lights, but sorry, with the wing, but it's the lights as well.
Yeah.
Flashing lights for me were just
Yeah.
massive. I loved it. I'm so proud of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd never ever take it for granted.
No, this is it. It's an achievement, isn't it? Like I say, even in something like this, people will be like, "Oh, it's just stock cars," but it means so much, doesn't it?
Of course it does. Of course it does. And you spend so much time. I remember when I used to go when Ian had his F1, and I used to go to Frank's a lot, and Danny and them. No one took Mickey. They said you guys will spend as much time as we do.
Yeah.
Because as well, these need to be because. With an F1, you've got power and brakes and stuff like that to get you out of danger. If this isn't right, if there's a bend or there's something a bit out of court, you can go around, but it's going to hold you back. Yeah,
they've got to be like, especially tarmac, dry tarmac, it's like you've got to be, nearly everything's got to be on money, isn't it?
Yeah. It does.
Else, I don't know, I always seem to think if you are lacking that bit, that's when you get into crashes and you can't get out of chaos, can you?
No.
And that's the difference, is being consistent and staying out of the trouble, really.
Yeah. It's right. It's about the time you take and how much you want into. And again, I don't want to make it out that it's a burden. It's not.
No, God, no.
No. And people do what they want to do and they want to get out of it what they want to get out of it.
Yeah.
Which again's fine. And I suppose like that, Milder, everyone will have the day. You know what I mean?
God, yeah.
So it's difficult because there's so many people from so many demographics, and you know, people have a different. Some have no interest in stock cars, but want to go races. You know, it's.
Well, like I said to Lloyd, it's one of them. You know, we haven't all got the money or the sponsors to do F1. This is our F1, isn't it? This is our.
I used to have that on my cars. All my cars used to say, "This is my F1."
Yeah, because it's, you know, it's something for us technically budget racers that we go and enjoy and compete.
When you're sat in that car on that track against 25 other cars, don't matter what you're in.
No.
Don't matter what you're in.
No, it's,
you know, you're that side of the fence, aren't you?
Yeah. And when the adrenaline, like even in these, when you're like in a pack and it, well, like Gold Top, the 5-year-old, I love it. Absolutely. I know people will say, why do they do 5 like that? It's so good. It's just that adrenaline, isn't it? It's that bit you need on a weekend and that they provide. You don't need a F1 or F2 or big money, and that's.
I once looked at it, and you looked at, say, like, right, what would it cost? Because obviously I raced F1. I had to go in Mark Adkins F1.
Of course, yeah.
And that's something else. I mean, that was a proper meeting at UK Open, and again, Ian stepped up. He says to Mark, tyres, give me a decent tyre. Oh yeah, but what? And Ian said, look, I'll sort tyre out.
Right,
I'm forever grateful for that.
Yeah.
As obviously for Mark for lending me a car, and something else.
Yeah.
Something else. That's you know, I remember sat on grid and you'd Frank, Stewart, Dan Johnson, Rob Speak, and you're like, well, I was laughing. I wasn't nervous.
Yeah.
I was laughing. I was thinking, oh, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
And that's something else. But going back to my point was the money those have got in the cars, and being around Mark and knowing what it costs for what you got, $3,000 in the back axle nowadays or something.
Yeah.
You know, by the time you've done it all, your diff and everything. You know, it's like when you look at the cost, and then you look at our cost, and then you work out, right, so they might be doing, I don't know what, second half, 2 seconds, depending where we are. It's like something like $10,000 a second. Per lap. I'm like, all right. You know, which it is when you look at it.
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, sometimes, I mean, you'll look at, and when you need stuff for these, you know, if you have a bad crash, you know, this, how much for that? Oh, it's been a bit. But then you've got to think, hang on a minute. It could be a lot worse, and it's still like budget, isn't it?
Well, it's like, obviously, when again, we'll probably come to it, but when Lyd went into minis, people gone about minis and stuff like that, and they're dear.
Yeah.
They're dear.
Yeah. It's like the silly money, isn't it? Now it's.
Yeah, and there's not a lot in the cars, and it's the engines and stuff. You know, 6, 7 upwards.
Mental, isn't it?
You know.
Yeah.
Just for an engine. Well, we spent a lot of money on an engine.
Right. Yeah.
And you know, you try to do everything right, and should win it race at Kings Lynn, and it just threw a rod straight out of block. You know, destroyed it.
Yeah.
And that engine cost more than.
Yeah.
Your stock car, my trailer. Put together.
Yeah.
But so when you put it in context to other stuff,
God,
you know.
No, it's
and looking back as well, we're going about that British and stuff, and up to probably around that time, my stock car engine were like £300.
Right. Yeah.
And just an under engine off a water pump.
Yeah. Right.
You know, until
Wacker
and his mate decided to buy a dyno and knacket job, you know what I mean?
That's the, that was a story, wasn't it? Yeah.
But it were always going to have money. It's as much as it, at the time, you know, I get it and everything else, it were managed correctly. And although, like now with dynoing and sealing and stuff like that, it's ensured that that's correct, if that makes sense.
It keeps it.
Someone were going to do it.
Yeah,
Ian says that. So someone would have done it at some point, and it was just one of them. You know that you get so many people in job. You know, and it's like with juniors when your lot when you race like Thackeray's were in it. I mean, look at them now. You know.
Yeah.
it's these.
Yeah, you've got people who want to try stuff and go,
Yeah.
we're going to find that extra bit. Because
Yeah.
when they are saying, it's like,
Yeah.
it's very close, isn't it? It's,
Oh yeah.
And finding that little bit, some people will stop at nothing, won't you?
Yeah.
It's one of them, but yeah, no, it was managed well, and
I mean, you talk about cars. I mean, them cars there, I know we're breaking off, but cars, you know, when I first started, so probably when you first started as well, with no roof plates.
no, yeah,
You single stud hubs up front.
Yes.
I did on my car. You know, you just got the one
yeah,
nut. No side plates.
no. Well, me and my dad run about, because he ran about his crash. We didn't have the side bars down.
No.
That were down. The brakes was
No back brake. Sorry, no
just
front
back brake on that wheel. So like my dad said, it used to turn you into a wall.
Be around, innit?
So
yeah, there's quite a few, and there'll be other stuff as well.
oh god, yeah, that things that change, isn't it? That's
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else is something else significant that we did. There's gussets and stuff going into chassis.
yeah. There's other bits gone in, isn't there? But
Yeah, I think side plates and roof plates at big uns.
yeah, I don't think there's anything bigger than that, is there?
Brakes.
Front bumpers have had sort of an extra
Yeah,
crumple
there's them
zone, haven't they?
crumple
Bits
zones,
like that,
aren't
but I
yeah.
think the things like the roof plates and
I suppose steering columns just come up as well. Some of them
yeah,
used to be mounted from bottom, didn't they? So you've got your cart, 2 bars and stuff like that.
yes,
Some cars were still like that.
yeah,
Obviously, wheels and tyre rules changed a bit.
yeah. Well, like I say, we used to run.
Yeah, you mentioned it, didn't you? I
That on
remember
there.
that.
Some people won't even know that happened,
I remember that.
but when we was
It was a choice with that. You could.
was it a choice?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. Like no one said
no, I
it.
watched
but-
your video and I thought, yeah. No, it was. I think. Was it Lee Sumner? Sumner brothers. They used to run 2 all-in-ones.
Right.
I don't know if they know
Right,
Duros, but that they tended to do that a lot.
right.
I don't
I'm saying.
I don't know if Nick Taylor did.
I
it,
used to
did
love the show. I've always loved Michelle, but it seemed to go. You know, it didn't seem to affect it. It seemed to nearly go better in a way, but.
he? Yeah, that stagger on tarmac will make a difference, won't it?
Yeah, although I say that though, and there's a photo. I don't know if I put it in that other video of me going, and I got second in the final at Birmingham in the juniors. So there's only 4 of us, but you know, Joe Higgins and Alfie Dover, they were the top juniors, and I think I just missed out on winning the final by it just got me. And we all started pretty, and so it was rapid. But like I said, I don't know what pressure you had in. Thinking back now, it's like you won't even run that setup, you know, but.
No, that's the other thing, isn't it, with setups and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
You know, you can.
Well, I bet. So you had a lot of success in that first car you had then.
Yeah.
How far is your setup? Like you ran end of last year. Is it different to? Is it massively different, or is it like?
Well, to answer that question, so obviously when I first got back into Stockcars this time round with Theo, obviously I tried to set his car up how I would have raced and stuff. With little bits and bats of changes and things, and trying to watch him and see what he does and stuff. So it's hard to get a measure because I don't know, how much he's actually throttling it. Because you're saying that you need to be absolutely on limit with these. Yeah. As in to get a good idea.
Oh, good, yeah.
Which is what I was doing, and I was trying with that car to try and get it somewhere near. Looking at the 60-40 splits and all this.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, back when I was winning, we weren't scaling it a lot.
Well, I don't know when we started doing it, but it was never a thing.
No.
11, 12, 13. Whether others were doing it, I don't know. But
no, and then but I did fall into habit of scaling that quite a lot, and then followed it with mine when I got one. And then, can't remember. And I thought, right, I'm just gonna go back to what I would have done without knowing what weights are, without knowing what.
Yeah.
You would measure tyres, put some pressures in, and it felt a million times better.
Right.
I felt a million times, and then I changed it a bit more from that. And by end at meeting, I think it was Buxton after the World Final.
Yeah.
It was miles better.
Right.
And I said to my brother, I said, if I put this on scales now, you wouldn't set it up like that.
No. Yeah.
So a lot of it, I've gone back to feel, if I'm being honest.
Yes. Yeah.
That last skeggy. So I think, which race was it? After it rollover.
Yes. Yeah.
So after it rollover, I threw a front wheel on it. Went out in that final, and obviously I try and get Dars and everything else, so a bit of a kerfuffle, and then young Watson come wailing in and took me valve. So me back inside, it ripped valve out, so it was completely empty.
Right. Yeah.
And I set my fastest lap at weekend. And I thought, I can't be right. And when I looked, it was like 3 laps to go.
Right.
3 laps to go in that final, so that tyre was completely dead.
Yeah.
There was no air in it.
And it was like, hang on a minute.
I think it was like 3/10 off Paul K.
Right.
I'm like, how's that?
Yeah.
So I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, no.
It's
sometimes it takes someone like that to go, hang on a minute.
What you did to, and it was completely.
Yeah.
There was a hole. You know, there was no tube. It was just,
nothing.
and I thought, how on earth has that happened?
Yeah.
Because you would not go out with no air on your engine. Well, I won't, personally, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone might be doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know. So it's weird.
I think that's how funny they can be, though, isn't it?
Yeah. But again, I don't know because I had to swap that inside front completely.
Yeah.
It totally ripped out front end out, so I don't know where that was set. I don't know where my caster was set.
Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it?
I mean, Jason Alden tells me he don't touch that car.
Yeah. Yeah, he said that to me, yeah.
Don't scale it, don't measure out.
Well, funny thing, when I was speaking to Lloyd, it's like sometimes I think if it's going all right, just leave it.
Yeah.
I think we've been victims at past. I try and think, well, just make sure this is right and try to touch it too much.
Yeah.
And then next minute, it's like, well, Carl as well. I don't think Carl wants, if he said, hey, we're going all right.
Yeah, but you watch Carl's videos, Carl and Danny's videos, their tyre pressures.
Yeah.
I want... Personally, for me, I couldn't get a car to go around like that.
No.
But look at them.
Yeah, exactly.
Pudding you can because they put everything on more.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, what works for somebody don't work for anyone else.
No, and I think that's the beauty of it in a way.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
It's not just something like, keep banging new tyres on the outside and you'll go and win. It's new tyres like a burden, isn't it?
And that's what I mean. It's best doing it on feel. If you know what to change because of what it's doing or where you want it to go. You know what I mean? You've got to have an idea what wheel will make a difference.
Yeah.
But if you know what wheel will make a difference or what putting pressure in there or taking it out there, you're all right and you can do it on feel. You don't need to be scaling it all the time, personally.
Well, like we said, we didn't in the past, did we? And
I think the thing is, you look at, I could say to you, these are what pressures I'll run here.
Yeah.
And you'll put in here.
Yeah.
How can you do that?
It's one of them.
It's a mindset.
There's no point keeping stuff secret because you might tell someone, like you see on a video, and you're like, well, I'll try it, and then you try it and it's shocking. You think, well, hang on a minute.
But it's all right.
Don't work, does it?
So it's all right running. I think Carl said that, but it's not secret. He put in that video. I think he said something about 20 psi in each wheel. I know him and Danny ran different pressures.
Yeah.
Which is all right, but you don't know what size wheel and tyre he's got.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's 2 inch bigger than inside or your front one's. So there's all that to consider as well, because that makes a difference.
Oh, good, yeah.
Yeah,
Massively.
But at the end of the day, it's what's right for you.
Yeah.
And what, Paul Leaf says to me at Barford, change your steering wheel. And what do you mean? Because I used to have a little steering wheel.
Oh, small one, yeah.
And I changed it, and I thought, it's so much better.
Right.
And then when I came back, I had my Modstock steering wheel. Yeah, I still had my Modstock, and I had my Modstock steering wheel in that. In Fancy Joe's lightweight, from America one.
Yeah.
And same Bradford, all these meetings. I thought, oh God, I'm not used to it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But and then I swapped to that one, and it's more rubber.
Right. Yeah.
Totally transformed me. Coming off, and I was fine because it was that light. You're holding on to it.
Yeah.
But and I think, I've seen it at Bradford. You forcing yourself to make mistakes by turning too much. Or I remember when we were doing well, it was just like little flicks, and you're completely all right. So. Yeah, it's little bits that you just feel better.
Yeah, I think massive. I think that's my problem. Is I'm not smooth enough. I'm too like, that's why I like shale, I think, because it doesn't matter as much. I'm used to like trying to save the back end, but on tarmac, I'm probably too like, stop moving the steering wheel as much, and I think that's where. But people like Paul Kay and if you did an in car of the steering wheel, I bet it's like.
Yeah.
And
well, that's how you knew towards back end. There were a couple of meetings where I thought to myself, "Oh, that was a good lap."
Yeah.
Where I knew that I did it right. I'd gone in, turned it, and took it off. That's all I used to do.
Yeah.
Turn it and take it off. And it's like your car. It's a weird feel. It's like someone's put a big nail. It's like a scale electric. Yeah. Someone's put a big nail through the bottom of your car, and it's in a groove, and you know that you can. It's just going to drive out of that corner, and you know that's right.
Yeah, you do.
And you're not thinking about else. You're not thinking about your car. You're just watching where is everybody, and everything's happening in slow motion, and that's when you know you're on it.
Yeah.
And the thing for me was when I come back, all tracks are different now from where I raced. So I'm going into a corner at Skegging, and I bumped on there 10 years ago. Your wheels hanging off, and it's just like, oh god. So that's been fun, learning tracks again.
Yeah.
I know, like Northampton, when we were at Northampton on Shale, absolute shook us to bits. But do you know what? I quite liked it. I thought it was quite fun, really.
Yeah.
Bradford, Odsal, when they were that jump.
Oh yeah. See, like,
well, mega.
People all moan, but I've looked at Northampton this year and just thought each time's different, and it's like you're going to a new track, and kind of for me, as long as your chain didn't come off, it was like it's a challenge, you know. Yeah. And again, like say Bradford with that jump, it was like I think heat 1 you had to be out near wall, but then by the time we were doing final, if you did that, you were airborne and you needed to be down bottom. Oh yeah.
I didn't clock that quick enough.
I don't think I did either.
In that, was it a final? Yeah, it was final. And I was catching Daz. I think Daz won it, or we were winning it.
Yeah, I think
so.
And
on a Callum won it. Callum won it?
I think Daz won it too, didn't he? I think.
Another story. I spun my son out. I thought Chev were going to come and nail me, and I spun my son out. Went too deep. But in that final, I just didn't clock that. Where it was, earlier on, it was quicker to go straight over it, and then it sort of flattened out.
You had to come down. Yeah.
So but it was good. But so we're going back in time here, aren't we? So 2015.
It was 15 going on, maybe 16, weren't we?
Yeah, we're up to then. So and then
we did British, didn't you?
Yeah, and then I sold my car. Then I give up.
Yeah.
And then we had a break for a bit.
Yeah.
And then I had a break for. I'll be honest with you. I was probably racing then for wrong reasons, like I said to you there. So we were like, I said I'm not enjoying it. When I look back, it was like, say we used to go to Birmingham quite a bit, didn't we?
Yeah.
So you go to Birmingham and it'd be like, you'd come away and you might, I don't know, like I said today, you might get like a second in a heat, fourth in a heat, fourth in final, something like that. And then you're like, load car up and you'll be going home, you're like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's not right.
No.
You know, you shouldn't be going like that. If you're going with that, I don't really want to go, you go and then you're like, don't want to be here.
Yeah.
You're going, so I needed a break. When
Just
I look back,
break,
it'd have been, you know what I mean? Obviously, I had a bit of an incident anyway, but again, that's life lessons and learning and understanding stuff.
This is it. I think I've got to the point with saying, but we don't do the meetings. I mean, you used to try and do every meeting, didn't you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And it's like, I got to the point, we're struggling on tarmac, you get to a point where you're like, I'm not enjoying this. So I can sit, and everyone's different, they've got different circumstances. I think sometimes that's best. I think I just said, I'm not doing tar, I'm going to have a break. Just get it out of my head, because you messes with your head more than out, doesn't it?
And if you go with that,
if you're already thinking negative,
there's
no point, is there?
You shouldn't be going, because it's not, you know, it's like Duddy, to be fair to Duddy, I bumped into him before I came back when we were at Bradford and stuff, and he's proper relaxed about it. Now he'll race when he wants. And, you know, it's
I think it's the best way to be, isn't it? It's,
he's not to prove he's done it all night. He just wants to race.
Yeah,
He goes out and wins when he's
there.
But no, it's So yeah, so we had that break then,
Yeah.
and then I were on holiday, and what year will that have been? And who is it? Chris Girdle had that car up for sale, a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that was that Jamie Milne car actually. I think.
Oh, was it?
Who I talked about. I think so.
Right.
I think it was actually the car my dad once hired at Kings Lynn. So I think it was Danny Potts' car.
Right.
It used to be like white with like a day glow chassis.
Yeah.
So I think that was the car, and that came up for sale as a job lot because Chris was going into mod stocks, funny enough.
Of course, yeah.
So we bought that, and then that's when I came back. That would have been mid-year. I had that like fluorescent yellow and black car.
Yes. Yeah, I remember it, yeah.
So yeah, we came back mid-year. I think
Was that 7? Was it 17, 18?
might have been something like that.
17.
No, it might have been after that.
Oh, was it?
Oh, was it? I think it was after
No, I
that.
can't think it. I remember seeing... Was your first meet in Buxton? I can't remember.
I did go to Buxton here when Nairfield dropped off, but I don't know. I think my first meeting back was British at Birmingham.
Oh, was it?
And there was a bit of a big crash and my throttle stuck open.
Right.
My pedal had gone past front at cage.
Is that when it got stuck behind?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'd lined up, because Ian said, oh, you can rejoin, you won't cause it stoppage. So I lined up, but my throttle, so
Yeah.
I had to turn key to turn engine off.
Right.
I thought, oh, I'll just try and do that. so we went yellow, so I turned it on and it sets off. And I tried it for a lap and a half. I thought, I can't do it. I literally flat out. I tried to break it in corners. And what year will that have been?
I can't think now. It was definitely before that, like COVID year, 20.
Yeah,
So-
it was 2018.
Was it 18?
Yeah, Town got promoted in 17. It was a year after that, I think.
Right, yeah.
So I got that car,
Yeah.
and then, like I say, a bit of a shakedown that first half a year. And then Ali did start showing a bit of an interest.
Yeah.
So I said to her, oh, you can have a go at like test day.
Yeah, yeah.
But the test day was before, and I totally redone it all, shot blasted it all, powder
Right.
coated it all and everything.
Yeah.
And then the test day was before that MWA show, you know, the first one.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Where
yeah.
your car were there, Joe's car were there.
Yes. Yeah, Joe's, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he won gold, yeah.
Yeah. So, so whatever year that was.
Yeah, so that would have been into 19 then, yeah.
Right. So, so I said, look, I can't let you have a go at test day because I'm doing this car for show because it was going on stock signs.
Yeah, it was,
Stand.
yeah, I remember.
So I said, but I'll do you a deal. I said, if you will wait, I said, you can have a licence and you can have a go in it properly.
Right,
So
yeah.
yeah, deal. So we did that. So so then I ended up buying a receipt and a wing and everything
Yeah,
else.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I'd always said, if Lyd wanted to have a go,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a go. I've never been a fan of swapping seats, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He said, but, you know, you can do it, and you know, folk will find a way to do it proper and everything else.
Yeah.
I'm not questioning it. What I'm saying is, for me personally,
Yeah.
you know,
You didn't, yeah, it's not something you want to do really, is it?
No.
It's one of them.
No.
But,
so we did that, and I'd also seen. I'll be honest with you. I saw when Alex started
yeah,
Butcher.
yeah.
Chev's racing had dropped off a bit.
Right, yeah.
So Alex started before Lydia when we were still racing, and Chev just won.
Yeah. Just
Didn't
there.
seem to be,
Yeah.
you know, and rightly. And I say rightly, so I know now. But and Kelvin was the same when Ben started.
Yeah.
Even though they had their own cars, they weren't swapping stuff around. They just didn't seem to be as much of a threat, whatever you want to call
Yeah,
it. Do you know
up
what I
there
mean?
all
as
time.
competitive.
Yeah.
So I thought, nah, there's
Yeah.
something in this. So,
Yeah, you
so
can't fight it,
Yeah.
right.
So I thought, no, it's one or other for us, really. So,
Yeah.
so then she had the car then. So then she had a season. I think Buxton, I think she's in Buxton. She's going off at back, you know, really enjoying it. Young
Yeah.
Oliver Wadsworth. No,
Yeah.
Mason Wadsworth.
Mason, yeah.
Young Alfie Smith, who's
Yeah.
National Minis,
Yeah.
top man, isn't he?
Yeah.
Trying trying to think.
Yeah, there's a few different ones then, weren't there?
Yeah. So she was racing at Grindy's.
Yes, yeah.
They were racing. Then she did loads of Skeggy, Cowdy. That Cowdy meeting, one of the best meetings ever. I mean, it would have qualified because it's still at gold top at the time.
Right, yeah,
And she got first point. She must have finished 10th, I think.
Right.
And she jumped out of the car, big smile on her face. She went, I've done it. And there's a really good picture. I think Amy must have taken the picture.
Yeah.
We were just like hugging in pits. And only thing was, she'd just got a point.
Yeah.
But she knew she'd qualified for gold top.
Yeah.
Which were at Stoke.
Of course. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so that was mega. Mega.
It's
And I think she got a top 10. She got top 10 in gold. But yeah, no, I loved that. I loved it. And yeah, that were good.
Yeah.
And then I think she just did a year.
So just the 19th, was it?
Yeah, that was just for COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then I said, so what happened was, we'd said, look, about her racing, and she was loving it, absolutely loving it. I think she started going up at front, I think. And I said, right, well, what about a Mini? And she said, I'd love one. I said, right, well, if we're doing it, we need to do it now.
Yeah.
Because you've only got
Certain.
a 5-year window or whatever, it's 4-year window.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we've got a Mini, then COVID, so we missed a couple
20,
of years. So then, so that put a bit of a halt at the start of that. But then we went Mini route for a bit, so we raced Minis.
Yeah.
And she loved it, it was great.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely loved it. Glad we did it. But yeah, spent some brass.
Yeah. That's, again, like we say, the price, that's when you think, this is a bit different. It's, again, like the engine, it's when something big goes wrong, you think, okay. It's
that car we had, we sold that, who's it had that? Charlie Portman bought that.
Right.
And then I think he chopped it off. I think he pretty much had a new cage or a new chassis or something like that.
Yeah, I think he might have had a new full one, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think.
But that'd have been an old, like I said, it had a bit of hammer. Up, round, anyway, wheel come off and everything. Yeah. Like, cut, right, that's it, that's that. Somebody come past me, I'm like, oh, he's not called Red, so I carried on then. And when I looked, look at Mick Havercroft, he'd landed, he'd done a full roll, just clipped top corner of his wing. My intention were never to get serious again.